What is going on, my Extreme team? Johnnyboy94 here, back with another episode of our Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm so hyped. I get so excited every time I go to record this series. I really do. I get unbelievably excited because I actually really want to make some good progress, and I want someone to finally learn an attacking move in this Let's Play. If you guys are excited for this episode, and I'm going to start moving as we're going to go through Petalburg Woods in this particular episode. If you guys are excited for this episode, I'm really scared right now because I'm going to up the like goal. I'm going to up the like goal to 10 likes. I feel really scared about doing that because I don't want to set a goal that we're not going to hit. But you guys have consistently hit 10 likes recently, so I'm going to have the like goal at 10 likes. If you guys are enjoying this series, if you enjoyed this episode, you want to see another episode of this, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button down below. That's all you have to do, and a new episode will be coming your way. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes on this episode. Support has been crazy. Just thank you so much to you guys on the previous episode. It's just been amazing. Thank you so much. I don't want to waste too much time at the start of these episodes. I really don't. I know that I mess around at the start of Fire Red, but for Sapphire, I just want to get going. And that Roselia did have Absorb. I have a feeling we didn't check that out in the previous episode. But before we literally do anything in this episode, we are going to get our Petalburg Woods encounter. This is the first time we've actually had an encounter right off the bat, like straight away. No messing around. We're going to get an encounter right here in Petalburg Woods. We've got enough Pokeballs because I'm pretty sure we caught the Roselia in 1 out of 20 in the previous episode. We bought so many Pokeballs because we found that Carbos. So we have 19 Pokeballs. We got mining up front. We're going to go for it. What is going to be our Petalburg encounter? Let's see what we can get. Please be something good. I hope it's something good. I hope it's something awesome. And it's a Tyrogue. I'm actually so happy about that. I am so happy about that right now. I had to think about it for a second though. And I really hope we can catch this thing, because I would be so happy to have a fighting type Pokemon. I love fighting type Pokemon so much, and they're really helpful in this particular gen, in this particular game. So to have a fighting type would be absolutely incredible if we can catch this Tyrogue. Oh my goodness, I'm not entirely sure how Tyrogue evolves. I know that he evolves in a certain way. I think it depends on his stats. I think it depends on whether he has, you know, his attack stat higher than his defense stat or something like that. But I'd love to have a Tyrogue. We got the critical hit on the Warple. Now, hopefully the Warple doesn't take him out, because that would annoy the hell out of me. That really would. That would suck, because I really want a fighting type. Luckily, that's not doing too much to him, and we've got 20 Pokeballs in total. However, baby Pokemon are very hard to catch. They're very rare, but he's in the red now, so it should make him easier to catch, and I hope he gets out of the vortex, because I do not want him to die to the vortex. Please get out of the vortex. We caught him. That was actually quite good strategy, to be fair, because the vortex was taking him down and it was making him easier to catch every single turn. Tyrogue becomes stressed out if it does not get to train every day. When raising this Pokemon, the trainer must establish and uphold various training methods. I'm sure we can accommodate you, Tyrogue. I'm going to go ahead and name this after someone who commented on the previous episode, my friend Jamie Oliver. Jamie Oliver is a famous chef. It's not him. But it is Jamie Oliver, so I'm actually going to go ahead and name this Jamie. I accidentally pressed that. I must have pressed. I don't know what I just pressed then. Okay, we're gonna have to go get hit. I think the move, not the move, the sort of name rater's house is really close by, so I'll go ahead and name that Jamie. After, I can't believe I accidentally did that. That sucks. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what the new the name rater's house is, but we'll go there and name it Jamie after. I can't be bothered to do it in this episode because it's going to waste way too much time. But what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'll run back to the Pokemon Center real quick just to get Tyrogue quickly healed up. And while we do that, I might as well go ahead and throw the question of the day at you. It's a little early in the episode, but I might as well go ahead and let you guys know what the question of the day for this episode is. In the previous episode, we had the question of the day of what would be your ace? What would be your ace Pokemon on your team if you had a team? And a lot of you guys came through with a lot of powerful answers. There was Dragonite in there was Flygon, Empoleon. It's just some amazing answers from you guys. In today's episode, we're going to expand on that even further. If you guys had a team made up of your favorite type of Pokemon, this is going to be it. What would your 6 Pokemon team be? Let me know in the comment section below, because that would be absolutely amazing. I'd love to know what you guys' full team of 6 would be. That would be absolutely incredible. So make sure you go ahead and answer that down below in the comment section, and you will have the chance to be named after a Pokemon in this series. What could we have had? We could have had a Corsola, and we can't escape from this Corsola because he's way too fast. So let's go into Atari here, because we're going to have an Absorb here, which is going to be 4 times effective and absolutely destroy this Corsola, because he's annoying the hell out of us, and we need to get some experience. We got a lot of experience from that Corsola, oh my goodness. This guy's telling us about items on the floor that we can't move past him. There's actually a hidden item here, if we can finally get it. Another Tyrogue that we ran into just here. We'll go into Crespo for this. We'll go for a couple Whirlpools. Should be able to take him out pretty damn fast. I didn't buy any Repels, which might make things a little annoying, but it'll allow us to get some training in as well, especially if we're using the speeder button. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. And oh my goodness, he's putting in the finest of work. We had to go for a bite there, and let's find out what this randomized item is. It's an Ether, which is decent. Just to remind you guys, we did shuffle the items in this game. We haven't randomized them, so we won't be running into any kind of berries, which will be really, really nice, because normally when you randomize items, you run into loads of berries, and it's just really, really disappointing when you actually pick up the item. So I've actually shuffled the items, so we won't be running into any berries. They'll just be all randomized sort of key items. Hopefully this isn't a berry. I'm going to look stupid, and it's a green shard, which isn't really going to help us too much. But hey, you know, it's nice to have it. Maybe we can sell it one day. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and head through Petalburg Woods. We've got a few bug trainers to be taken on. We're not going to really sort of mess around with these guys. We might speed through some of them. I don't want to speed through every single trainer in this, because I just feel like that's a complete waste. But we are going to speed through this dude, because he has got 5 Wurmpools. And this actually be really good training for our new Pokemon, to be fair, because we're already up to level 6. We're going to go into, we can't really go into Atari, because Atari's not going to be able to do anything to a Wurmple, but Tyrogue will be absolutely able to destroy these Wurmples, and even more every single one that he takes on, because obviously he's going to level up and become stronger, and he's going for String Shot. Like that's going to help you against a powerful Tyrogue. Here comes the next Whirlpool. I hope you guys are okay with this, me using Tyrogue like this. I know that it's a rule in the Nuzlocke that you must nickname a Pokemon, but as you guys saw, I did sort of like misclick, and I wasn't able to name Tyrogue. I will be changing the name to Jamie in between episodes. You guys gotta trust me that I'll go ahead and do that. So I hope it's okay that I'm using. I feel like it'd just be a big letdown if I wasn't able to use Tyrogue at all. That would really, really suck. And we're already up to level 7 against this bug catcher. That is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what this Tyrogue evolves into. I don't want to spoil it for myself. To be fair, I don't want to really look up what sort of Tyrogue is going to evolve into. And if you're watching right now, don't spoil it in the comments who Tyrogue is actually going to evolve into. And I'm pretty sure it does change as well, because he could have one stat higher than the other, and I think it could change, so I'm not entirely sure it's like set in stone exactly what he's going to evolve into, and that did absolutely nothing to this Mischievous. But let's go out into Crespo here, and I love how Tyrogue is pretty much caught up with our team already. We might as well go for a bite. It's going to do more damage against this Mischievous, and our Roselia is up to level 6, so I'm happy that our team is leveling up quite well, but we still don't have any attacking moves on our original 3 Pokemon. Actually, we do on Huntail, but that's about it. And we just got Max Revive, which is completely useless in a Nuzlocke. Completely and utterly useless. We do not need revives at all. We're not able to revive our Pokemon, so there's no real point in us having them. This is actually going to be our first team Aqua Battle, which is, it's really exciting. It's our first team Aqua Battle. It's our first Tangle with them, and I feel like his team is actually going to be, well, I think he only has 1 Pokemon. It's actually going to be higher level than our Pokemon, because we have 5 Pokemon on our team right now. So it's going to be a bit slow leveling them up. But oh my goodness, we have 4 Pokemon on our team who is going to be super effective against the first gym, which is absolutely crazy. Let's go into, oh, we can't go into Hew Up. Let's just go into Crespo. Actually, no. Let's go into Tyrogue. Let's see if Tyrogue can deal with this Poochyena. I feel like he can. He's going to have good attack. So maybe this Tyrogue can deal with Poochyena. Let's see how much a tackle does. Is he going to have decent attack? No, he doesn't. Okay, so we're not going to mess around too much. We're going to get our accuracy lowered as well. Which, by the way, is the most annoying thing possible. If you guys watched the latest episode of Pokemon Fire, he predicted us as well. He predicted us to swap out to Crespo. If you guys watched the latest episode of Pokemon Fire Red, you would have seen me get more annoyed than I have ever been in the world recording an episode. I literally got so pissed off of that episode. I think it was about 40 minutes long. I'm sure all of you guys have probably seen it, or most of you guys have probably seen the episode. I got so unbelievably annoyed, and I have lost all my respect for Koga as a gym leader. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go ahead and check it out. I'm not going to sort of spoil it in this episode. I'm not going to make you go ahead and check it out before I spoil it, but if you haven't seen it, just make sure you go ahead and check it out. It's a crazy episode, and oh my goodness, we're missing everything, because he's gone for 4 sand attacks. Is this guy a relative of Koga? I'm starting to think he is. I'm starting to think he's a relative of Koga right now. Let's go back into Tyrogue here and see. He's gone for another sand attack. What is wrong? What is happening, like, in my Let's Plays? Recently, my Let's Plays have been crazy. He's gone for 7 sand attacks in a row. What is wrong with you? Another howl. Oh god, that's actually kind of scary. Let's go back into Huntail, because I feel like I think the accuracy thing wears off once you swap out. So hopefully we won't miss, because this tackle's going to do a lot of damage. Actually, no, it didn't do as much, but he did have 2 howls up, and that does raise your attack quite a lot. So I was kind of thinking that was going to do more damage, but it didn't. Ataro's up to level 7, which is really nice. This is exactly what I hoped from this episode, to get our Pokemon nice and leveled up. Still not many attacking moves yet, but we're sort of getting there. And this Team Aqua Grunt could not face up to our amazing team, despite being really annoying. I mean, how do you do a sand attack in the woods anyway? There's no sand. I just don't get it. This guy loves to give us Great Balls. You guys are going to see throughout this series that this guy gives us about 50 Great Balls. He really, really does. He just loves them. He's just got his pockets full of them. I mean, he works at the corporation, so, you know, he's going to have so many freebies that he's going to be able to give us. He's just amazing. He's like one of those guys at a convention. He's just like, I'm just going to give you freebies because you're here. So, yeah. But he's just telling us about healing up our Pokemon. Dude, we know, man. We know. We've been doing it the entire time. You don't need to tell us. Here comes the Corsola. We have Atari up front, so that's actually really decent. Maybe we'll get another level as well for taking out this Corsola. Nice. Oh my goodness, that did a lot of damage. Is that I think that was a critical hit. Are we going to level up with Roselia here? We do level up with Roselia. That's awesome. We're getting so many levels. But, you know, having 5 Pokemon on the team is a bit of a risk, to be fair, because obviously it does open us up to being underleveled for the gym and everything like that. But hopefully we won't end up being underleveled for the gym. I don't think we really will. I mean, considering we have 4 Pokemon that are super effective against the gym, I don't think being underleveled is going to be too much of a problem. To be fair, and this Tyrogue is going to be annoying, so I know that he's going to go for tons of Hardens, so I'm just going to get biting it real quick before he becomes too hard to do any damage to, and he doesn't go for Harden, actually, he goes for a Scratch. Okay, so he's completely, like, out-predicted us there, but he does flinch, and we do go for another bite, and that should take him out, which is really nice. Now, I'm kind of hoping that we can get to Rustboro City, so I might have to do the speed up button a little bit on the next few trainers, just so we can definitely get there. And I think there's an item up here as well, so we'll go for the speed up button here on this. That's one of our potential starters that you guys didn't choose. We could have had a Weeping Bell, could have had a Victory Bell eventually in this series, but you guys chose against it, so we didn't have one. And we got a Revival Herb, which I don't really like using the herb things, to be fair. Obviously they're cheaper than revives and everything like that, and they're decent, but they do lower the happiness of your Pokemon. So if you are using a herb, or you go to the herb shop in this game, try not to use them too much, because they do lower the happiness of your Pokemon, especially if you want to get a Pokemon to evolve through happiness. Just make sure you're being careful with that. Now, that is Safeguard. Our TM is Safeguard. The Shuffle TMs are still not working at all. That sucks. This route here, this is not a brand new route. This continues from the route before Petalburg Woods, so this doesn't count as a new route. However, it feels like it's a new route though, because that's a Pokemon we haven't ran into just yet. But I'm going to go ahead and quickly check what items we got. I know there's actually 3 items up here in the grass, so it's a really cool place to get items. We got a Waterstone, so if we get ourselves an Eevee or something like that, or something that evolves through Waterstone, that would be really, really helpful. 2 baby Pokemon against each other. Or just, does Tyrogue class as a baby Pokemon? I guess he does. I think he classes as a baby Pokemon. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out. But I think there's one more randomized item up here, and I think it's here, and it's the salak berry. So we do have a few berries to run into, but hopefully not too many. And I think we got the items for up there. That's the flower shop. We don't really need to go into there just yet. We can get we're going to have to go ahead and battle this girl. We're going to have to go ahead and battle her. I might use the speed up button just for these couple trainers, just so that we can definitely get ourselves to Rustboro City, because that's kind of like the target for this episode. And she's one of these rich girls as well, so she's going to have a full restore. So hopefully we can take her out in some decent amount of hits. No, she doesn't. I keep saying they're going to have a full restore and they don't. I think it's like the rich kids later on, but I'm pretty sure... I've been shocked by one of these trainers before who's actually gone for a full restore, and I'm just like, why do you have a full restore? It's like really early in the game. You only have like 20 HP. So I feel like one of them does have a full restore, just not this time. We got a critical hit there, and we're up to level 9 with Tyrogue. Here comes the Shroomish. We're going to go out into Huot here, because Huot needs to get a level. Huot needs to get some attacking moves, and Absorb's going to do decent damage, but not as much as we can do with a Bite. Actually, no, that is doing quite a lot. Can we take him out? Yes, we can. Okay, good. I was kind of scared about that. And Huot goes up to level 8 as well. So many levels. So many levels in this particular episode. Let's just quickly go for a... I don't think we have any potions, actually. No, we don't have any potions. So we're just going to have to get to Rustboro somehow. Okay, but I think it's just these two trainers. I think these are the final trainers before we get to Rustboro. And because it's our first double battle, I kind of don't want to use the speed up button for this particular battle. Now, we've got Atari here, which can go up front, and we do have Tyrogue. Actually, no, we'll go for Crespo. We'll go for Crespo, because Crespo is, he's a bit damaged, but, actually, no, what if he gets double teamed? Do these guys automatically battle us? I don't think they automatically battle us. I think we have to talk to them. So, we can actually go ahead and get to Rustboro, which is kind of nice. We kind of made the target, but we haven't beaten all the trainers yet, so we'll have to go ahead and do that before we actually properly land here. But oh my goodness, this is the home of our first gym battle, and it's amazing. I don't think I've ever made it to Rustboro City before in 4 episodes, so that's absolutely crazy. I'm so happy with the pacing of this series so far. We started off in Petalburg. Normally, like in my series, we'd still be in Petalburg Woods in the next 2 episodes, but I'm really, really happy that we're able to move it on a little faster. And we're going to go ahead and have our first double battle of the series so far. I love double battles. I wish there was more, to be fair, in this game. I do love a good double battle. Oh god, he's got a C-Dot. That's kind of scary. Let's go for the C-Dot. Let's just double team the hell out of the C-Dot here. I have a feeling this is going to take a while, because C-Dot is not going to... Yeah, it's going to not be effective. We're going to have to swap out into... Yeah, we're going to have to... Actually, no, we might not have to swap out into Huntail, because that tackle did decent damage. I think that C-Dot... I think C-Dot... Isn't he a steel type? So I really wasn't expecting that tackle to do as much as it did. So I think with Absorb and Tackle we should be good, and possibly get a level up on Atari as well, and possibly on Tyrogue. If we do get a level up on Tyrogue, he will be the highest level Pokemon on our team. Considering we caught him today, that would be really, really weird. He's going to go for a growth. That's scary. He's raising his special attack. I do not want that. That's way too scary. That's way too scary. And I accidentally went for the tackle on the Lotad there, so we're not going to be able to take out this C-Dot just yet. I might quickly speed it up, because this isn't the most entertaining battle. And he has gone for a... oh god, he's gone for a Bide, which is really scary. I'm going to have to go for the tackle on the Lotad, because Bide is just way too scary, especially when he unleashes energy. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for the Absorb. Still didn't take him out. Please don't unleash energy on us. No! Oh, that did a lot of damage. Let's finally take out the C-Dot. Let's go for another tackle on the Lotad. And hopefully we'll have this battle done at the end of the next turn. It's gone for a lot of growls, which isn't going to help our tackle. But we finally take out the Lotad. And Atari actually learned Poison Sting, which is actually really, really nice. Nice coverage. Not going to be needing it too soon. But it is nice coverage. It is nice coverage to have on the team. Now, we do have a Fisherman here. I think he is actually the final trainer. We might as well go into Huot here. Maybe Huot can get himself a level. I don't think she battles us. I think she just gives us a berry. Or she just tells us about berries. And she gives us a Chesto Berry. So if any of our Pokemon fall asleep, we can go ahead and wake them up with a Chesto Berry. Which is really nice. I think that's the final trainer. So let's just, let's not have the speed up button anymore. Let's just chill out. and let's just hang out. Just to repeat, the question of the day for this episode is, if you had a team of 6 Pokemon of your favorite typing, who would be, what would your team be, basically? That's what the question of the day is for this. What would your 6 Pokemon team be? You could be a gym leader, you could be an Elite 4 member. What would your team be if you had a team built up of your favorite type of Pokemon? I'm really starting to lean towards fighting type Pokemon. I mean, Kingler's still going to be my favorite Pokemon of all time, but I'm really starting to lean towards fighting type Pokemon. I love Poliwrath, and I love Tyrogue, I love Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. It's just, oh my goodness, I love fighting type Pokemon. But I tell you what you guys could do, would be an amazing thing, to be fair. My friend Big D518, his new channel is actually called the Primal Crew. He's renamed his channel. He's actually starting a Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke over on his channel. The link to his channel will be in the description. Otherwise, the name of his channel is the Primal Crew. If you guys go ahead and check him out, head on to his Pokemon Emerald Choose My Starter episode. He has the choice between Hitmonchan and, well, he does have Hitmonchan. He has 2 other choices. I kind of don't want to spoil it too much if you want to go ahead and check out his channel. But Hitmonchan is one of the choices, and I'd really appreciate if you guys go over there and vote for Hitmonchan in his series, because that would be absolutely crazy. I really want him to use a Hitmonchan because I absolutely love fighting type Pokemon. So if you guys can go over there and make him choose Hitmonchan, that would be absolutely awesome. That'd be so cool. That'd be some extreme speed sort of influence over there on the channel. He'll have no choice but to choose Hitmonchan. If a lot of us go ahead and vote on his channel. So a link to his channel will be in the description. Make sure you go ahead and make sure that he chooses Hitmonchan for his series and just say that John sent you. Anyway, we're going to pick up this final randomized item. This is the second blue flute. Actually, no, I think the first one was a blue shard. Specifically a blue shard. But I think that is going to be it for this episode, you guys. We've finally made it to Rustboro. We have a couple more captures at the top of Rustboro to be getting in the next episode. So I don't know whether to do that or to do the gym. I feel like we're a little low level for the gym. None of our Pokemon have actually made it to level 10 yet. So it'll probably be better for us to go ahead and get those captures and sort out the sort of top area, the north area of Rustboro City before we head into the gym. But I hope you guys have indeed enjoyed this episode. If you have, you know what to do. Make sure you go ahead and hit the like button down below. If we can get this episode up to 10 likes or exceed 10 likes, if you guys can manage it, if you guys can destroy it, we will have a brand new episode coming up of Sapphire. Just make sure you go ahead and hit that like button before you leave. A question of the day for this episode, I just mentioned it. If you had a team of 6 made up of your favorite type of Pokemon, what would your team of 6 be? Let me know in the comments. That would be absolutely amazing. I love seeing you guys' suggestions. It's absolutely crazy you guys support. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. I've been Johnnyboy for you guys, the amazing Extreme team, and I am out. Peace out, guys.